What is going on, guys? DBG here, and since it doesn't seem like 2K are going to release any throwback cards on Throwback Thursday, I'm just going to get out another gameplay today, and this gameplay is going to be with the Paul George small forward card. I have no idea what price he is on Xbox. I'll probably leave it. It'll be written somewhere on the screen right now what price he is on Xbox and PS4, but I picked this one up for about 20k on PC. But let's have a look at the stats of this card. He has got 3 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot, limitless range, and deep range Deadeye, as well as 21 goal badges, which is really good. Not gonna go through them all, but you can pause if you want. And the best thing about this card is that unlike the Diamond, it doesn't come with wildcard, which means that it won't miss as many random shots. Even though the Diamond is quite consistent for what I've seen. He's got a 92 driving layup, he's got an open shot mid 95, open shot 3 of 93. He has got ball control of 86, swing speed boost, 90 free throw, decent passing stats. He's got 92 lateral quickness, he's got an 88 steal. He's also got on-ball defense IQ of 87, which is good. 6'9", so he's going to be even better of a defender than his stats would suggest. He's got 90 driving dunk with 95 tendency. Also has 88 speed, 84 speed ball, 88 acceleration. And this card should be a beast. So the lineup we are running with is Matthew Johnson at the 1, Paul George at 2, Kevin Garnett at 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 4, and Kristaps at the 5. I've been running Karl Anthony Towns to 5 with the starters, but he's just, I hate that Karl Anthony Towns card, so I just can't use him. And then a new modified death lineup with T-Mac, Kobe Bryant, Paul Pierce, Kevin Durant, and Hakeem Olajuwon, with DeMar DeRozan, Klay Thompson, and Andre Drummond rounding off the bench. But anyway, now we're going to go over the hot zones for Paul George, then we are going to get on to the game. Alright, so Paul George doesn't have that many hot zones. See the limitless range. I really like this Paul George release though. I really like all Paul George's releases in this game. One of the nice release in the game without doubt. And the fact that he comes with limitless range, which was one of the more OP badges that the Diamond one had, which is really good. And he genuinely should be able to hit shots from pretty much anywhere. See a green one of these. Jeez, I'm surprised he hasn't green one of these ones. That was a bad release there though. At least he's hitting them, which is alright. And let's see the dunk animations. Are they the same? I assume they are, yep. So he's not going to be as good of a slasher. His speed rating isn't as good as the Diamond card, but he is going to be a better shooter than the Diamond because of the lack of wildcard badge, and could easily, if this card does drop to around 20k at some stage, this could be one of the best budget cards in the game. So now let's green a 3 for good luck, and now let's get on to the game. Let's go for 100. Let's go for 100 straight up. We're going for 100 with Paul George. Not going to get it, but we might as well go for it. Alright, this zone is way too big. Every player is 6'9" and above. This zone should be way too big for him. Oh, should have been a steal. It's fine, it's Giannis. I can live with that. I can live with someone jacking threes with Giannis. The 3 from deep green light. Paul George from limitless range. To the basket, Paul George. Draws the foul, and 1 Paul George over Stan Ilyasova. Like, he doesn't even have much rim protection. Like, Mason Plumlee's silver card's not the best rim protector, to be honest. And we get the free throw. Paul George out running from deep. Full white bar, and Paul George hits the 3. Let's go. He's got 13 points, and we are just over 3 minutes in, or nearly 3 minutes in, that is. And he gets the block. Let's run it. Go in transition. From deep, Paul George. And he hits another 3-point shot. We've now got a 6-point lead. Paul George is 16. From deep, Paul George hits the 3. He's hit so many deep threes now and has 19 points in the first quarter. From there, no way. And Paul George is another one. He's got 22 points in the first quarter. And they double him. He's just going to burn them, go right to the basket, and PG with the dunk. 24 points. And Paul George straight away, he comes in with the steal. And he gets the dunk. Over mid. Pull up, green light, Paul George. And controller disconnects. Goes in. Oh, fade away. And Paul George hits the fadeaway jumper. Okay, he's got 30. He has got 30 points. And he is suddenly on track, even with a half a minute off. He's still on track for the 100 as of right now. The 5 points a minute. I have never heard of Zagorak, who he's playing at small forward or power forward, I don't know which one, and Paul George pulls up and hits the mid-range shot. And it's a rage quit. Paul George, he was on track for 100, and he rage quit. Alright, so we're playing against a god squad pretty much, so this should be a fun game. Wide open Paul George, and he greens the 3. Oh, fade away. Paul George, it's a very tough shot, and he blows it. Alright, a much different matchup, Paul George. Why'd I leave Kevin Durant? That was dumb. Like a much different matchup, Paul George on Diamond LeBron than Paul George on Onyx Giannis, to be honest. To the basket, and Paul George gets the reverse dunk over Kareem. That's very contested. And it still goes in from Paul George. What a shot to give us a 1-point lead. Okay. What the hell happened there? So good, we got Kobe. Finds Kevin Durant, who gets the windmill over Anthony Davis. He just pulled off a dunk contest dunking game. Oh, we're not there, it's good. Man, Hakeem Olajuwon, easily a top 5 3-point shooter in this game. I don't know why, but he is. And it's not just me. Every time I play against him, he hits every shot as well. To Kobe, easy dunk. 3 ball for Hakeem, who hits the 3. Of course he does. It's Hakeem Olajuwon. He doesn't miss. Into Hakeem. Corner. Paul George for 3. And Paul George missed a good wide open shot. For 3 again. And Paul George missed a good lightly contested shot. For 3 again. And Paul George hits the good heavily contested shot. Really? Of all 3, he hits that one? He's burned him to the basket. Easy dunk from Paul George. Alright, he's at 13, which isn't too bad. For 3, Hakeem Olajuwon. And Hakeem hits the 3. Of course he does. He doesn't miss. Alright, 6-point lead now. We gave him an open 3 from Harden, which is bad for me. For 3, Kevin Durant wide open. And Kevin Durant hits the 3. Let's go. 4-point lead anyway. I wish we were up by more, but I'll take 4 points. Better than nothing. Tip, do not use Kevin Garnett ever for offense, and we are now down. We conceded 5 points versus 20 seconds. Unless you're dunking with Kevin Garnett, just don't do anything with him, because he's very poor at everything else. For 3, and Kareem hits the 3. He's burned him to the basket, and Paul George with the finish. Let's go. He's got 15. Okay, did we get the blow by? Nope. But we got Porzingis. Did we? Wide open, Paul George. And he hits it. No way can CP3 actually contest Paul George. 6-point lead again. Get that. Go get it. Go get it, Magic. Magic Johnson with the dunk. It's good. After giving up the lead to start the quarter, it's very good to be up 8 points. Fake. Fade away. And Kobe is the mid-range shot. Alright. Hakeem Olajuwon for 3. And it doesn't matter. Like, Hakeem does not miss. He literally doesn't miss from 3. 10-point lead. And of course, his Hakeem puts up a 3. And his Hakeem makes a 3. But the no shooting in Drummond is a bit of a tough one for us. I'll just fade from mid. And DeMar DeRozan hits it. Okay, we got wide open fade away jumper. And DeMar DeRozan hits it. Let's go. We have got a 13-point lead. DeMar DeRozan has actually been quite good. Wide open. Paul George for 3. And he nails it. PG, while obviously it's not the 30 points in a quarter and a half like the last game, he still has 20 points. He's burned them. And PG with the dunk. Okay. Over mid. Fade away. And Paul George hits it. And this Paul George card, it doesn't feel any worse than the diamond. It does not, like, obviously it isn't as good as the diamond, even without the wildcard badge. Like, I've used the diamond, and it feels the exact same. Like, it doesn't feel like he's a worse shooter. He doesn't feel slower. He doesn't feel more sluggish. This card feels like legitimately one of the best cards in the game. This is without doubt the best Amethyst in the game, in my opinion. Because I think that Paul George's animations are unbelievable. I think he's the best shot release in the game, in my opinion. And yeah, but I genuinely do think that Paul George is the best Amethyst in the game, this card. Fade away. And Paul George hits the fade. He's on for nearly 30 in this game. Steal. Let's go, Magic. And Paul George steps into the mid-range shot, and he hits it for 30. I can't even remember what Paul George's free throw is like. I'm fairly sure it's good. Well, 81% chance, not the best. Which basically means that you're going to miss 80% of them, I'd say. 89% chance, and he just went 0 of 2. So let me think. there was a 19% chance and 11% chance. So I'd say there was about a just under a 2% chance of that happening. But I'd say that happens at least, well, more than 2 of every 100 times you step to the line. From deep, are they contesting? Doesn't even matter, Paul George hits it on them. He's the best limitless shooter I've used this year, including his diamond, which before, I've been saying since the start of the year, I thought his diamond was the best card in the game that I've used. And I don't think this amethyst is any worse. Like, I think this amethyst might have a legitimate spot in my team, like even above diamonds, because of how good it is, how good Paul George in general is in this game. 2, ended on a dunk, and that's the game. PG ends it with 35 points. So anyway, that's the video. This Paul George is not just the best amethyst card in the game, and that's a very bold statement saying that, putting him above the amethyst Ben Simmons. I think the Paul George is genuinely better. I think he's one of the top 10 cards right now in the game and is comparable with his diamond. That's how good I think this Paul George card is. So anyway, yeah, you guys might think I'm crazy, but I've used all of the best cards in the game, and that is just my opinion. Out of these 5 cards, maybe Kareem's better, but as far as wings go, he's better than Paul Pierce in my opinion. Obviously, Kobe, T-Mac are a different type of player. He's comparable to Kevin Durant. I really like this Paul George card. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.